What a tough team to put away. Liquid struggled and failed with it yesterday. So many teams struggled and failed with it throughout the group stage. And now Movistar Riders, they're down a map to FaZe. Can FaZe be the only team to overcome this Spanish obstacle? Absolutely incredible performance and a comeback on map 1 that falls short. And FaZe, they've got that date with destiny. They've got their name written in pencil in the grand finals. Movistar Riders one final chance to try and erase it and put their own down. Pistol round is live on Nuke. Movistar Riders CT side starting on the defense. It's FaZe to attack against them.
We already seen once what a slow start will give you. FaZe might take over the game and you might run out of rounds at the end. So Movistar, they need a strong start here on Nuke. They absolutely have to pick this back up. We all deserve a third map, and they do as well. Mobhaz, ooh, it's a nice start with the dualies on top of the hot. There's no grenades on him. Sunpayas comes in with a shot, DeathZz with a double, and Rain is on his own. Nobody has gone down from the Spanish side. Perfect start right here. Rain's going to be picking up one of them, but it is probably too late. They just need to keep their cool. No real reason to fight him. They have the bomb and everything else, so just chill out for a moment here. A little bit of damage, but Stabby closing the round, and Movistar, they win the opening on the second map.
Yeah, they didn't have any pistols back on Ancient, so that's at least step number 1. They've overcome that obstacle. Well done from Movistar. That hit had no real strength behind it, though. As soon as that dually skills come out from on top of the hut onto karrigan, no one else is streaming out of the hut. Everyone is still stuck behind the choke points. An easy defense, really, for Movistar.
Yeah, in a later round, we might see something like that from FaZe again, but with Molotovs that land on the hut, I mean, the problem is we don't have that in a pistol round normally, at least, so kind of hard to clear out someone from that exact position.
Yeah, the strength of that kind of hit in a pistol round is the ability of those Glocks to be a little bit more mobile and start swarming, and obviously that never got realized. ropz and Sunpayas over towards Radio Room call a stalemate with their initial contact, backing away. Alex outside with the M4, Sunpayas behind the unbreakable box, and DeathZz and Mini with an M4. The cross here to Secret is about as close to impossible as it possibly could be.
That was Rain with a deagle, although watching that interview we did with Twistzz, you wish it was him to pick it up. Some truly disgusting deagle shots coming up from him in the highlight.
Yeah, and you could just see from his, as well, just he has so much, he just shrugs it off. He's like, no big deal, and I hit those all day. Okay, couple kills from Brokey with the deagle. Don't give it up, don't give up too many weapons. 2 players fall, it's just Twistzz left, and he doesn't have that deagle, he just has the Glock and 20 HP. Gonna be a second round on the board for Movistar Riders defense. 2 close full single shots, switching to burst, doesn't even matter. 2-0.
Good step in the right direction, though. A little bit scary when Brokey started firing off that deagle.
Oh.
My God.
Put him in the sequel.
I was going to say.
That's a good-looking specimen.
He's been training for it for a while. I mean, maybe there is a future out there. Could have him in some sort of strange crossover where he's fighting Nitro as Captain America.
Okay.
Has that ever been happening?
The clash of DC and Marvel.
I like it.
Here's that utility that you just spoke of. I think we're going to get exactly what you described. Molotov on top of the hut. This one might be a little bit harder to defend. Utility is out as well. DeathZz inside of the bomb site. Blind. I don't know how he gets that kill on Rain. It's the second player as well. There goes Twistzz. Over the flames, over the incandescence, and DeathZz goes down, but Sunpayas is there for the trade, and the defense holds strong again.
What a play from DeathZz. That's so hard to do what he just did. And I've got to say as well, Movistar, they actually fell off the hut before the Molotov even landed, so they weren't under pressure like that. But the second Molotov that lands behind the silo, that puts all of the pressure on that anchor player at the A-bomb side, and he managed to sort of fall away here. I think he got the first kill when he was flashed. He stepped back in the Molotov and just kept fighting. Huge double for him. DeathZz has had a pretty crazy start to this match so far. He's 7-1, even if it's early on. That's nice to see. And they just crushed that round. Not impressed at all. 3-0 in favor of Movistar.
It's 2 rounds early on. I mean, one, albeit one being the pistol, but obviously Movistar showing early that they can lock down this upper bomb site. FaZe had no access. Deep Molotov outside to slow things down. Nobody's home. It's karrigan up top with a scout. Top of the silo, on top of Twinkie for the old school people in the audience. And Alex gonna find a gap in that smoke. Doesn't want to commit to the fight, backs away.
Always scary when you reveal your position, get nothing for it, and you have to make that run back outside of the yard there. But he did it just fine. That is a very quick wall to be set up. One of several different configurations of smokes you can put out there.
Spam somehow not connecting at all, but it does in reverse. Alex brought down to 31. It's Sunpeus down low with the Molotov. A crack. Dinked. They're going to press the issue, but the Flames hold them at bay. And he might need some reinforcements. The only one downstairs at the moment, going to back all the way through decon into the B bomb site. Secret control for FaZe.
Yeah, there isn't a flank or anything in this round either for the T side. They're just going really hard at it here. Oh, knockout! Rain! He comes charging him with a deagle. And he hits the straight headshot to bring down Sunpeus. Now I'm getting a little bit worried. 30 seconds on the clock, and DeathZz started to investigate. He wants to find out what in God's name is happening down at this B bomb site. Twistzz falling off the angle, and that's the perfect time for DeathZz to fight for it. Otherwise, he would have faced two at once. 22 seconds now, and the bomb is still down here, but Brokey, he wants to see if he can get up the vent. Surely not. That should be impossible, but Twistzz, he's finding a quick double, and they change it around. They go back down below, and they're going to get the bomb plant. There's no one there to stop them here. Mopas trying to see if he can find the kill, but he's being just baited out into the shot. ropz able to get it, and the bomb is planted. Now a 1 versus 4 instead for DeathZz. It's a nice grenade and a good bit of damage to add on top, but there should be no way into this round. He's got 4 health left, 1 versus 2.
He's getting flanked as well. If things could possibly be worse, it's that ropz coming behind him, trying to fake the drop, and ropz has the information. They know everything that's occurring, and DeathZz, I think he feels like he wants to go for this, but it might be time to just bail out with this kind of HP. What a great opening shot from Rain. karrigan misses the opportunity.
Yeah, make a run for it. 10-1 for DeathZz, but you're right, absolutely huge. Twistzz coming up with a double down below. They were really almost out of time.
I think Sunpeus is really going to regret the way he played that round. I think he was a little bit scared taking that headshot angle with the M4, gave Rain a lot of space to work with. Still had to be an incredible shot.
Oh, God.
But a perfect one for a deagle against an M4 in that situation. And so much attention taken away. Twistzz with the 2 M4 kills and so many lurkers outside. There's no way to comfortably rotate to that lower bomb site. So a spanner in the works. Movistar, 3 rounds looked good. All of a sudden, backs against the wall. Sunpeus brought down to $0 with an AWP. Look at the utility damage on the Mopas and DeathZz in the upper bomb site.
It's a really rare thing, I feel like, on the A bomb side of Nuke. I mean, it's a little bit different if we're talking about Banana or an Inferno. Yeah, you could grenade it down on both C and CT side, but this is it's a lot to work with here. 27 health on Mopas. karrigan working outside. Got some teammates to throw some smokes as well. There's the last one landing. But it's just him putting pressure, and he's using that wall and actually looking on the other side of it in case anyone on the CT side want to go investigate up close. So interesting way to try and bait out someone, maybe a mistake from the CTs.
DeathZz going to get called upon. He was fantastic on Ancient. Going to be blinded, going to drop. Perfect flashbang. Sunpeus rotates over. He just wants one shot. Great utility from FaZe, neutralizing the defense. Ramp control, and now they got to figure out what to do with it. That's a completely different story. However, 2 defenders have rotated down to the B bomb site. This is perfect for FaZe to come back up and execute into the upper bomb site.
It really is, especially if they take down the player in mini right now. If that happens, there's no A bomb side defense left. It's just going to be an MP9 in there on Mopas. So DeathZz, it's all on him. Oh, Sunpeus, what a catch! Making sure they can't get through mini. DeathZz going to give it one more, 30 seconds. And that MP9 is still right on top of the door. He's just hovering here. They haven't seen him. I don't think they can find him. The bomb is down below in the vent. This is a little bit of a catastrophe on the FaZe side. They had the opening, they had the right idea, but now they're out of players and out of time as well. 10 seconds about to be on the clock, and Twistzz and ropz, I don't think they could do anything, but they really can't save the guns in here either, so they're just completely gridlocked here. ropz is going to have to back on out of the round. It's 4-1, and Movistar, they hold strong.
All the pieces fell into place. The op shot from Sunpeus, you could see he had 2 angles to manage, picks the right one at the perfect moment for the opening kill in towards Mini. That's the player that would have dispatched the M4 in Mini, which also gets a double kill as they try and enter into the bomb site. This kill right here, so important, because it allows this to happen. DeathZz able to get one and slow things down.
Still not clear to me, how did the bomb drop down on the vent like that? Someone just died and it just
might have just rolled the wrong direction. A little bit of bad luck going the way of FaZe. 1 round on the board, M4 in the hands of ropz. Upgraded pistols on the rest.
Pretty cool round. ropz with the M4. They did it once already, FaZe, with even less equipment, so maybe they can do it again. And this is just kind of a half buy. They still have money in the next round. So let's see how dangerous they could be. ropz not hitting anything through that one, but this could be cementing a really nice start here for Movistar. If they can pick up this round without too many casualties, they're starting to build a real lead. And on the CT side of Nuke, it could get interesting.
Oh, Rain's going to use that smoke as a passageway all the way in towards Big Garage. Nobody's home, but Sunpeas has the op. Rain doesn't need to make a move, though. They've got him in perfect position to lurk outside. If they can attack and take over ramp room and start getting these players to move, Rain is going to have an opportunity.
DeathZz can't fall back from this position, though, so that's a bit scary. But Rain, good timing. He picks it up. DeathZz with one more in return. And now they can focus on the ramp. They know where everyone is. They picked off Rain outside, so all of the focus for the defense could be on the ramp. 40 seconds. And again, it's on FaZe to try and find an opening, which is definitely not going to be easy at this stage.
Well, they choose lower. They choose lower. ropz making sure they can drop down safely. Mappa's waiting at decon. Nobody's able to shift over. Look at the HP on DeathZz. Mappa's has to have a great round. He's going to be smoked off. Probably going to open the door, try and make things a little bit nervous. Try and find a timing to pounce through and stop this plant. There's 17 seconds on the clock. And he gets tagged. He gets spammed into the smoke. ropz read the play the whole time, and the retake is on.
Such a careful round for Movistar, but he still somehow gets found. And now it's a real tricky retake as well. Sunpeas, grenade, are not going to kill anybody. DeathZz is on the other side, but he's so low on health. If he opens that door and they just start spamming through, he might be dead before anything else happens. How do you get this retake home? That's one of the keys right there, but he's going to get swiped by ropz, and there should be no way, Sunpeas. It's not worth the AWP. They don't have the money to rebuy it. FaZe, 3 versus 3 with ramp control. I think 2 or 3 players already low on health when they start, and they still somehow make it work. They're getting some very unlikely rounds at the moment.
These are so painful for Movistar as well. Back on Ancient, it was rounds where they had player advantages. It was a 4-on-2 they dropped. Things of that nature. This time it's against the low economy buys. This is 2 that FaZe has been able to win. So the defense is held strong in the normal rounds against the rifles, but against the pistols, when FaZe has to get a little bit creative and throw a little bit of secrecy and feints in the works, Movistar is struggling to handle it. This round, I think, just born of the fact that they lost a round in the lower bomb site early. Quick rotations down low.
Chance for a timeout now for the Movistar side. Need to get this team under control, because you're right, some of these rounds they should not be losing, and the fact that they are, I mean, this is one of the things, it's one of the strengths for them has been how just calm and focused they've looked. But some of these rounds giving them up, that's all FaZe need. FaZe, I don't think they have any doubt in their own minds that they can come back and win this map quickly. If they make a couple of mistakes on the Movistar side, they're gonna take it all.
Absolutely. And for Movistar up against the #2 ranked team in the world, although gonna be hotly contested, these are rounds you simply can't lose if you want to overcome this and force a third map. That would be Mirage.
Double orb. They saved one in the previous round and they buy a second one. Oh man, if this works. Gonna sneak by DeathZz. I don't know if he saw, if he heard, but probably not.
He's got no idea. Where are these double ops positioned?
Well, one is inside the A-bomb site, and DeathZz's got the other one down below, but that might be very scary. Yeah, he's in the right position for where they're attacking, but with one AWP, I don't think he can just hold it all on his own. Sunpeas thinking about it. If he moves forward here, Twistzz has got a very good angle, and karrigan might be maybe even a better one. Minute on the clock. They're everywhere on the map phase. They have such deep control. ropz down below. Let's just see. Where is he waiting, ropz, at the moment? I'm kind of curious if they're going to try and do the trick way. Oh, he's going to be just revealing it right away. Fair enough.
He's trying to pull some movement from the defense. He's trying to just cause a ruckus in the lower bomb site, so Movistar actually tries to make a play to rotate there. Ooh, first opportunity potentially for Sunpeas. These ops not yet put into play. A 2-man advantage, and I don't know how these ops even survived the round. Sunpeas, he's going to challenge. First kill is his.
Nowhere near enough. Bomb is going to be going down. 22 seconds here. And again, I think probably save the ops right away. I agree. I was worried that they were just going to get boxed in and lose both the AWPs. At least if you can keep them alive, you have someone to fight with in the next round. But FaZe, what a careful round. Interesting
idea with the double op on a round like this for Movistar, and unfortunately not positioned in any place on the map to have impact. FaZe called the perfect tactic to avoid it. And ropz is hunting. And You better believe he's going to check this box, already considering it, but nice peek from DeathZz. Now all of a sudden, Sunpius back in T-spawn might have some pressure put on him.
It's really far away. DeathZz looks like they don't even really want to run to his position, and at the end of the round, nobody's going to be running into each other, so double ops will stay alive at the very least. But FaZe making a lot out of almost nothing. There we go. Some of this comeback here for FaZe early on in the half has started with almost no, weapons, just a couple of good rounds, and now they're building on it.
Yeah, some good deagle shots, some clever plays, some clever movement across the map between the bomb sites. Still 2 ops for the defense to work with, and an aggressive stance outside from Alex. Sunpius looking for anything. Brokey up top.
Bit of a jump, but doesn't really see anything.
He can be exposed if Brokey swings out a little bit wider, although he's obviously very nervous about someone peeking up from secret.
If you could have seen him there. There's a lot of conversation around him, but do not underestimate Brokey either. Should be a free kill for Alex. He's a little bit of trigger discipline here. Wants to make sure that he can get more than just the one if needed, but right now it doesn't seem like anyone else is going to be showing up, and Alex patiently waiting. He really wants the double, but eventually he pulls the trigger. That is still a really cool play, isn't it? Movistar at this slightly aggressive angle, nearly getting the kill on Twistzz, but as we've seen in the last map, you have to wake up really, really early to catch Van Dalken off guard.
Is ropz going to check beneath him? Is he ever going to consider this push? Good kill from Twistzz, better rebuttal from DeathZz, keeping things alive. Alex is going to hear all this running on the roof. Here's all the action in towards lobby. A perfect flank. He had a chance for a knife on Rain earlier. He's got another one on Brokey. Oh, more trigger discipline. Hold it in, crowd. There's the dink, there's the kill. karrigan tagged up as well, chasing with the bomb, but Alex has caused so much chaos in the round. ropz looking for him. It would be a good find, but his teammate has gone down at the end of the day, and Alex has single-handedly just destroyed any plan FaZe has here in round 8.
What an incredibly cool play. All throughout. Trigger discipline and then more trigger discipline and the aggression to match in between. That is fantastic. It's the kind of round that might, make FaZe have to play even more carefully, which is fine, but the problem with that is that it takes more time too. So I'm curious to see how that's going to be playing out now. 5-3, slight lead for the Spanish side. And a chance now that double AWP is still in play. They don't have a lot of money in the bank, but if they win this round, they could catch a breather. They could get up to something like 7-3 if they pick this one up. Mopas is going to be going down though. Twistzz with just the Galil.
It's a rough way to start too, because one thing FaZe has done better than Movistar on this map so far in these first 8 rounds that have been completed is exploit and get players in aggressive position, find the gaps in those defense, lurking outside, finding a way to work between the bomb sites when the defense is thinned out. So this is an early kill for karrigan and FaZe to work with. Utility coming in towards ramp room, this time DeathZz with the ops not blinded. It's the final flash that does it. He's got to give up the angle.
Oh, Rain. What a... Yeah, he sees just the backpack and he goes for the spray. Confident that he can land that recoil. And DeathZz goes down, and now they're really getting picked apart here. 5 versus 3.
That's the opening kill that takes attention away from Yard that allows Rain to get into that position. DeathZz trying to find the equalizer, dropped by ropz. Oh, they're in trouble. And this is all the money they have. Nobody finding kills. Finally one at the end, but there's no impact to it. There's no chance to influence the round. This is going to be a 4th for FaZe. Sunpius already thinking about trying to save the weapon.
Look at how many of the kills in this round are just Movistar losing a little bit of territory, and then because they feel so uncomfortable, they start to switch around a bit and they walk into another FaZe player. And then when that kill happens, you move a little bit again and there's another one. And it's just dominoes, they just keep rolling. Crazy to see. And FaZe, any chance for a shutdown here? Doesn't look like it's gonna happen now. 4-5, Movistar. Again, that tiny bit of economy they had, it's gonna be gone.
It's all gone now. It's depleted entirely. In a timeout taken for Movistar to talk things over. Now, we saw this yesterday against Team Liquid as well in that series. Movistar had so many plans for these rounds, so many clever boosts, so many clever stacks, so many clever ways to position yourself with the pistols to be impactful. That was on Inferno. That was on Vertigo. Do they have the plans on Nuke as well? Blade being very verbal with the team.
Getting them hyped up as well. They really need it right now. 1 round away from the tie. And FaZe with that first map win. 1 map away from the grand finals, which is obviously the destination they're looking for. Round number 10 coming up. Still that AWP on Sunpayas, but he's got some good kills. I mean, 6-3, it's not that bad, but it isn't the devastating lockdown that we saw at the quarterfinals. They're not sweeping them off the map yet with that all. ropz, good catch. Mopas trying to see if he could be quick about it. Doesn't work out. He started early in a couple of rounds here.
Yeah, and I mean, we just went over how FaZe has been able to exploit that over and over again, the 5-on-4s. Another chance for him to do it again here. Who's going to be the one for Movistar to step up and find an equalizing kill? Sunpayas being aggressive with the AWP. karrigan's got to be careful. Nades in. There it is. Back into a 4-on-4. Back into an even affair.
They need him so badly right now. We've seen it time and time again how he can return to the game even after having a bit of a rough time. They need to call his number at the moment. 4 versus 4, 50 seconds. Only 1 player down below for the CT side. And at that, with a CSAT 75 on Alex. Some players started to get there, but FaZe are using every second available to them. They want to find one more weakness.
They're hitting upper. ropz is going to go up ladder. They take over ramp room, they drop a smoke, they make the defense down low nervous, and now all of a sudden it's DeathZz. And it's DeathZz to defend this bomb site. Alex is trying to work his way up secret to get involved in the action. Rain is here, but there's the kill on a DeathZz. Good kill from behind. ropz can handle that from up above in heaven, and he does indeed. And now all of a sudden it's DeathZz, but he can't stop the plant. He can't stop the plant, and he can't stop ropz.
Just perfect timing, especially because DeathZz was aiming down below. And Sunpayas just, you know, slightly lured out of position with, as you mentioned, all of the fakes happening over at the ramp. And this is another classic painful CT side nuke round where you suddenly lose control of where the T's are and you have absolutely no idea where to move. You just don't know where to put the defense.
That's got to be the conversation moving forward for Movistar. Nobody go down early. We can't win these rounds. We can't win these rounds 4v5 with 1:20, 1:30 seconds left on the clock.
Sunpayas with the AWP. They've had a couple of rounds saving it. He's going to be saving it once again here. But FaZe are right back in the mix. 5-5, we're all tied up. And even worse still, is that CT side economy. Had a couple of chances to maybe keep it going. But they're starting to really run into a lot of trouble here.
I think it's going to be hard as well to have that kind of aggression towards ramp room where you know ropz is playing. It's a hard thing for me to imagine ropz being caught off guard by too many of those plays. He's way too structured, way too fundamental. Sunpayas outside. AWP. Oh, no way. That's disgusting. Advantage for Movistar, but can they actually capitalize on it? Look what they have to work with outside of the op. It's just pistols.
That right there is the kind of energy they need to bring into this game. If they want to defeat FaZe here, you need more of that. It's not easy, but it is absolutely necessary. Nice grenade on the DeathZz, and they block off the entire ramp with Molotovs. They're just not interested in finding that AWP. And that's all they needed to do. Now they should be able to, yeah, they get a quick bomb plant here. karrigan finding Alex. No armor and just a pistol, and it's another save for the AWP.
What an awesome pacing from karrigan and FaZe, especially karrigan with that MAC-10 leading the charge. Even when they lose a player, just hustling and making sure they're getting into the action. You had to have known if you're FaZe, it's a low economy round. You've shattered the money that Movistar had. Outside of the op that was saved, there was nothing to play with for Movistar. So even in a 4-on-5, no reason to be afraid. Can they actually hunt this op down is the question. Only one player, only Rain is here, and I don't think he's going to be too frisky with it. Might jump up, Sunpayas knows what's coming, and that'll be it. A lead now for FaZe, 6-5.
Very, very well called first half. Starts with a little, but it goes huge. All right. Got big plans. This is one hell of a flick, but it doesn't give them anything.
No.
They need rounds where everyone has rifles that start like that. They need that 5 versus 4 beginning here on the Movistar side.
It's been great that he's been able to keep the op alive so much, though. Gonna go for some aggression in mini, eats an 8 for his trouble, sees absolutely nothing. And Twistzz has another kill. That's deja vu. He got that very same frag in that very same position just a few rounds ago.
And it's ropz again. He's the first one every time that takes a bullet. Gotta be frustrating. He's 2-9 right now. And Rain looking to try and see if he can exploit this. Can he duck back? Ooh, he's not even gonna go for the smoke. He's just walking outside. And because of this very passive position all the way out here from Alex, we'll see if Rain is even ever gonna be exposed to him or not. Alex is still stuck back there. He's not moving anywhere.
I think Rain might just knock them out of this round. DeathZz gonna defend towards ramp room, but he's pushed right back in towards Rain, who can backstab the entire upper bomb site, and they've got no idea. Defense above is thinned out yet again.
How do you even check this? There's the headshot towards Mini. Alex is out there, but it's just too late. It's a 2-on-4, and they have everything they want. They know where both the CTs are. They can just walk into the bomb site and put the bomb down if they really want to. Plenty of time. There's the A plant. And Rain still hunting for a couple of kills. Yeah, he sees the opportunity. It's Twistzz down from below. And DeathZz, they're coming for him as well. Headshot from Twistzz. Oh, this defense is getting obliterated. They can't do anything in right now.
Yeah, this isn't experience. Oh, good for you guys. Way to be a team. Don't quit. Oh, he's out of beer. Good for him.
Nicely done. It's the kind of teamwork Movistar need at the moment. Maybe without the beer, possibly, but...
maybe with the beer.
Who knows?
Timeout taken again. Third one for Movistar. Desperate to put some more rounds on the board. Only 3 remaining for them to do it.
For Movistar, this is such a painful situation to witness. But if you love Counter-Strike, you've got to be in awe of the kind of T side that FaZe are putting together right here. This is everything you fear. If you play Nuke against this team, one slip up, one little, if you look the wrong way at the right time, somebody sneaks through and the whole round is over.
And for FaZe, they've had their sights set on this tournament for so long. Since the major ended, it's been all they've talked about. Throughout the struggles, find a way to peak. Find a way to peak at the perfect moment at the biggest events. They're doing it again here. They want to challenge for that #1 spot. Alex and ropz in this round with a bit of a rebuttal. 2 deagle headshots. Alex again is going to add Brokey on top.
And a round with a lot more speed behind for FaZe, and all they needed was a couple of looting kills now. Don't let this one go, though. Spanish side absolutely must win this one. 2 versus 4. Deep breaths. You can try and get some guns, but don't give away your lives for it. It's on FaZe to try and get to a bomb site. So just slow it down. Oh! Alex! 2 for the price of 1!
And add his 2 deagle headshots earlier in the round, or his 2 deagle kills earlier in the round. Is ropz single? Oh, nice. Good for
We don't
ropz.
have the answer yet, but question's been posed.
What a lineup for Alex. Movistar needed a little bit of magic. They needed a little bit of luck to go their way. They got some there.
They need a lot more than that.
Look, despite the fact that this isn't just experience versus inexperience, this is, as you mentioned, Movistar getting outplayed by a FaZe team that just looks so clinical at the moment. But despite all of that, still within 1 round, they're not being buried by it, which at the moment is, I guess, all you can hope for if you're Movistar. They're still within striking distance. They're still within reach. No cause for panic just yet. 14 kills on DeathZz, 12 on Alex. For the FaZe team, it's 10 on Twistzz to lead the way.
You definitely want to hang on, but you mentioned something really important yesterday, which is that Movistar is one of these teams that seem to be playing most of their good rounds on the CT side. Defensively strong. Doesn't mean they can't be good on the T side of Nuke, but FaZe are going to be great on the CT side too, so yes. This is such a crazy battle right now that's in front of them. They need to summon all of their strength once again. They need to win the last couple of rounds, at least make this 8-7, and then we'll see what happens in the second half. Brokey and Rain putting some pressure on Mini. Oh, they're going to go quick with it. Rain diving right down. He does almost get caught, and the flames will catch him. That is a nice spread. With just a little bit of a lick of flame there to bring down Rain. karrigan with a slight bit of return, but it's another 2-on-4. And this is where you want that discipline for the Spanish side. You want them to slow this down. The bomb is dropped up there. They should absolutely win this round every single time.
And at least for Movistar, they know where both these players are. They know karrigan was outside. Do they realize he's pushed up this fast and this aggressively? DeathZz is looking for it. He's going to find it. ropz finds 1 kill from lobby, and he's left in a 1 versus 3. Bomb is down over towards Mini. ropz has got 1 minute and 10 seconds and 41 HP to play with.
And they have money to rebuy, so he doesn't even really have to save the AK if he's not up for it. Could just run and try and see if he can take the fight. 55 seconds. Unbelievably careful in these kind of rounds is exactly what ropz is. Tends to leave no stone unturned, which at the end of the round could be a problem if you run out of time, but still got about 40 seconds here. Bomb, as we saw, right by Mini, next to their door, so he's sneaking in. They should be able to see his feet before he can see them. We'll see how quick he's going to be hugging the corner. 30 seconds now, and there we go, swing. What a headshot, and I don't think that was far off, but DeathZz will take him down. It's another round for Movistar. We're tied up again, 7-7, leaning into the final round of the first half.
Look at how mechanical ropz is, clearing all the angles like a machine. And they don't realize it yet. Rain was dropping down vents into a Molotov. Great defense for Movistar. Final round of the first half. This one dictates who takes the lead into the halftime break. Movistar have everything they need. Economy has finally settled down. They finally seem a little bit more comfortable on defense. And finally, and critically, they're not giving up any early kills.
They need to keep that going. Maybe especially ropz. He's had such a rough first half here. DeathZz up from the high ground. He's going to be getting 2 kills, and ropz gets a chance to say something as well. karrigan is out of the round, and DeathZz takes a moment to exploit all of that pressure and taking down Brokey. ropz now again in a crazy, maybe even a crazier clutch here. 1 versus 5, and he's turned it into a 1-on-4. Still got plenty of time, but again, these rounds are essentially unwinnable. He's clearing it so well. I mean, you could probably study these rounds just to find out how to play the game for yourself, but eventually he's surely going to run into someone in the wrong position. 1 minute and a little bit of a smoke. Is he going to flash his way through? He's thinking about it for just a second, but not quite. 55 of them left now. And the bomb back there somewhere, up on the high ground above him, and timing is everything. I can't believe no one's seen him yet.
ropz is so afraid to get involved in the action. He's so afraid to make any kind of an aggressive move. ropz doing a really good job of controlling this. He's got 2 kills in the 1v5, 3 more to find, but time is dwindling.
It feels like for both sides, there are 2 ways that you can really lose this. You can either be too aggressive or way too passive. If you're way too passive and you get in the bomb plant, well, that changes things a lot. Suddenly, still a 1 versus 3, but now you have to be a little bit quicker.
ropz is going to have to book it once he drops down here. There's 15 seconds on the clock. DeathZz is going to hear it. Everyone from Movistar is going to hear it. They're going to be happy to let him have the plant. They're going to know exactly where he is once this bomb goes down. And DeathZz, he's going to wait for his teammates.
Yeah, slow this one down. Bomb plant doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is winning this clutch here. ropz has already got 2 of the kills, and they're throwing grenades behind them. More showing up. He's going to pick up the 1, but a nice return. DeathZz landing an 8th round on this board for Movistar. They needed it desperately, and they got it at the end. The Spanish, they never give up. We'll see if this was enough. The second half is coming right up.
Twistzz. That's a double on his plate. Masuta was just pulling out nades to try and get them up con.
This guy was born in lower, molded by it. He didn't see ZywOo till he's nearly a man, and it's ZywOo who's blinded. 5 on 2. Ready to shut this map out.
Hugo's so great
Might be
there.
one man to do it. Twistzz.
Call for the ace that time as well?
No.
No.
Because I pretty much my only comms that round is after we left mid. Like I just said, I'm not gonna leave con. I'll just fight until death.
Yeah.
And
you didn't die.
And I guess it's a nice feeling to just close out the game like that. I'd say number 8. Nice case.
Okay.
Okay, Twistzz readies himself.
Good casting.
Online CS.
Ethan. Wow. 1, 2, 3.
Right.
Twistzz is teaching us how to count. That's all 4.
Still looks nice
Quick
though.
succession.
Yeah, but I don't know if it would even be top 10.
All right, we'll throw in the garbage. It was online game. You're right.
That was online game. I think Pro League. There was action down mid already, and they just didn't clear me. So it's not so like impressive, I'd say. Brokey stole my kill.
Did you yell at him after that?
No, I thought I killed everyone, seriously. I didn't realize I didn't kill all 4.
Yeah, you probably don't even notice in the heat of the moment when it's going down.
I'd say it's only 3K, but I mean, it was an important round to win for the team. But
Well,
it's like I almost want to place a top 3, even though it's only a 3K, but it like, without that round, we would be down 15 to 18 in OT. So we'd have to win 3 rounds in a row to get it to double OT. Just put it number 2 for now.
Yeah.
Fucking cash on such a good map.
Ooh.
This is the ACS.
That's a
ACS season, I don't know, 6?
That's that wild Cloud9 lineup as well.
Oh yeah, season 6, North America. I think it's like a nice flex clip.
Do you remember anything from that round? Like what you were thinking of?
The beginning of the round started with us trying to push door, and I traded my teammate in door, and I gave my teammate the MAC-10.
Yeah.
And then he jumped in first with MAC-10 through the CT smoke, and I kind of just like, I was like, okay, fuck it, I'll just jump through the smoke too. And no one looked at me.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I just got into an interesting situation there. I feel like the CZ doesn't do that anymore though.
No.
No.
It really doesn't.
It's like, it's more RNG than the Deagle, I think, seriously.
We're back. Second map, second half. Right now, Movistar trying to stop FaZe from getting into the grand final. And FaZe, they are 1/2 away from getting there. What an amazing crowd we have here tonight. Cologne, let the world hear you! Here we go. Movistar, they're on the T side now, and they need more than just a miracle. They need to put an end to this FaZe machine that has looked absolutely indestructible so far in this semi-final. Twistzz with the dualies, back with the mechanics. More headshots are coming through, and he's already taken down 3 of them. Rain trying to escape the Glocks, tickling at his back. 2 versus 2 now, and Rain missing a shot, but he's back with it right away, making up for it. Huge double, and another pistol round goes the way of FaZe. That is a big problem for Movistar.
He's from Canada. He's not even a cowboy, but he's still making the dualies work. That's perfect from Twistzz. This is so good. I don't think I've ever seen him land shots that clean. Even the follow-up initial first bullet accuracy is off the charts. Rain struggles and labors with the final 2 kills, but they all count at the end of the day. Back to being tied up 8-8.
Not a cowboy, but a cowbay, maybe?
Nice.
They do that thing with the rounds.
Well done.
Thanks, Jason. Yeah, I get paid that.
Oh,
That's a nice shot.
Yeah, that's a beauty. Another one. Rain death matching outside. 3 kills for him so far. On for the ace if he can get it, but look at all of his teammates converging. Eco Cobras, they can all smell the easy kills, and they're here to rip the potential ace away from Rain. He won't mind.
I actually don't think he will. I think they've got one thing in their mind right now on that FaZe side, and it's the battle with Na'Vi. That's all they want. It's what they came here for. Davi G. If you hand the bomb, this could be a little bit of a fun twist to the round. Maybe he sneaks in, gets a bomb plant, they get a little bit more cash, but that's not going to happen. Twistzz calling it in, radioing, saying, Brokey, there's a free meal coming your way if you want it. And he does.
Okay, letting the SMG have the bonus money. There's our boy.
Yeah, looking more and more like that's the real deal every round. Rain, good taps out here. So Movistar going to be a little bit slowed down at the start of the second round, but they're back with AKs in this one. And they're only 1 round behind. What are we banking on here, Jason? We're hoping that Movistar have a shocking T side that we're just not expecting.
You need to look for Movistar to, at some point, especially in the early going, which is going to be hard after losing the pistol, but establish economic control. You need to put this FaZe defense in the back foot, take away some of their resources. You mentioned in the first half, Movistar not a great offense at this tournament so far, ranked number 7 across all the teams in it, so very middle of the pack.
Oh, nade. Goes right in between them. How's that even possible? There's so many targets there. They're sneaking through ropz. He saved a couple of bullets, didn't reload, wanted to make sure if anyone was going to follow him, they could maybe take him down, but Mopas, hard first half for him, but that is a crystal clear shot to take down Rain, and DeathZz not going to get fooled. karrigan, we know he has a lot of tricks, but this one did not work out.
No, that's a play really early on in the round to make that flank happen from karrigan, or to try and make it work simply because he's got the SMG. We're not going to see karrigan press the issue like that too much once he's able to get a rifle out and board. Alex lurking in big garage though. Twistzz seems to have an idea, being very, very cautious. Now this is a 3-on-5, but Sampaio, Alex, and Mapaz all injured. This can turn in the blink of an eye, especially with the position of Brokey.
If only there was a little bit less time, Brokey's position would really be crazy. But 35 seconds, yeah. Oh, they're a little bit low on health. He goes right away for it. 30 seconds now. He's already picked up 1, but now they at least know where he is, trying to escape, but there's too many on the other side. DeathZz finding his 21st kill. And they tie up the scoreline. You
want to know what we're looking for? This is the first opportunity. This next buy from FaZe is going to dig really deep into the money that they have. It's going to dig really deep into the wallet. So this is a round if Movistar can string 2 together, then let's have a conversation. Then let's see what they can do with money control of this game. You can see, look at FaZe. 4 players bought all the way down to $0. And that gives a little bit of leeway over to Movistar. They don't need to have some crazy, comprehensive, perfectly played round from start to finish. You get the appropriate kills at the right time, you bust into a bomb site real quick, and FaZe is probably just going to consider the save. They're probably just going to pull all the way back.
Yeah, that's another good point. You could win around here with just a minimal impact, just the right kill at the right time, and in the spray, not quite. Had the right idea. Again, saving a couple of bullets to throw at it, but Alex is going to catch him from on top of Mini. Now that's interesting. karrigan is down here with a Brokey, so basically a double setup in the vent. It's a little bit awkward potentially if they bump into each other and can't get away. But Brokey, quick on that AWP.
And they're so scared of that op. They just bailed out. They gave up that whole idea. This round is going to be tough. Rotating back towards outside. The off angle from ropz, and he's perfect. First bullet, dink. Oh, follows it up on a DeathZz. Absolutely disgusting. Bomb has to be recovered. They finally take him down, but at what cost? 2 kills and 90 damage onto Alex.
Yeah, that is truly devastating. They needed to find ropz and at least trade him 1 for 1. But that double kill might have destroyed the round. Mopas trying to get it back, and he's going to be picking up Brokey. It's a good start, but look at how low on health they are. 2 on 2, really only in numbers. In reality, Alex and Mopas practically dead already. 30 seconds. Twistzz hanging around Mini. karrigan on the other side of the map, so at least FaZe can't really help each other out too much, but
Mopas made all the noise in the world heading towards ramp room and then bailed out and walks all the way back. They want to come to this upper bomb site, but with the HP, this is going to be so tough. Alex is going to have to drop the bomb in, and Twistzz is going to get aggressive.
Only 13 seconds, and Twistzz. Oh! How does he lose the fight? Mopas takes him down. karrigan up on the high ground. He takes down 1 and nearly nipped the bullet.
Time.
Nade is down in only 4 seconds. He goes straight for the bomb plant. I'm not sure he even has it, and certainly not now. karrigan in the 1 versus 2 clutch, and FaZe absolutely desperate round for them. They bought everything, and they did lose 4 players, so they're not out of the woods yet.
Oh, another snake. It's massive.
That is truly grotesque.
I love everything about that. Well done, DeathZz. 10-9 for FaZe. Great call for karrigan. He did not get fooled by the sound cues. He did not care whatsoever, just re-aggresses up ramp room. I think Alex might have even gone down after the time. He's got very little money in the bank.
Auto shotgun is back on Brokey. They know that they put pressure on that last round. They know how much damage they did Movistar. If they can win this one, they're back in the game. They can win the map. They can go so far on this 1 round, but they have to make it theirs. Otherwise, FaZe are going to take some of the last steps they need into that grand final. And they're setting up for what looks like a fairly explosive hit towards that A-bomb site.
The question that I want to know is who's going to take contact? Is it going to be the upper players activating first, or are they going to try and allow Alex with that Tech-9 in secret make a move, try and find a kill downstairs? Hard pressed to do it, very little utility. There's the flashbang. There are 2 defenders down here. They've done a good job. Oh, the defense softened up. Twistzz out in the open, but Rain's got a crossfire. This is devastating. Rain, one more would be fantastic. But the trade's coming in. It's all going Movistar's way. There's the auto shotgun into a 1v2.
Can't believe they managed to do it. Oh, ropz, he's thinking about it. Straight up the vent. No one's seen him yet. He's going to be walking it into the shot. Surely no. Moba's not looking for it. And Alex on the other side, low on health. ropz, is he going to take it away from them? Alex is nearly dead already, and now he will be. A huge clutch coming in from ropz. The fact that they just had no idea where he was. That element of surprise. Everything that he needed.
It's not all lost for Movistar. This is where you want to know about the inexperience. They need to stay composed here because they still have a chance. Again, it comes down to just one player alive. You still have the money of FaZe at a breaking point. You got the bomb plant as well. You have some cash to work with. And Movistar, they know how important this round is. This is their final timeout that they've called. The last chance for the coach to get involved. After this, it's all on the players. All the pressure falls on them. All the decisions, all the choices falls on them.
In spite of everything, they're keeping the scoreline so close. For what, 2 or 3 rounds now, they've kept FaZe in that eco territory zone where just the 1 round win would do it. They could come right back in the game, but they just can't break them. They can't quite break FaZe.
And you can tell FaZe knows it as well. Just the way they react to that clutch from ropz, a 1v2 victory. Here we go. Round 21, an all-important round for Movistar if they want to continue this Cinderella story.
Yeah, it's now or never. MP9 on karrigan. Again, they don't have that much money to work with either. Look at all the nades on FaZe. They're almost already gone. Here comes ropz right down into the vent he goes with a MAC-10. It's a pretty decent start. Trying to see if they can put some pressure on the ramp. The bomb is committed, and ropz, he's picking them up as they come for the smoke. It's an absolute shutdown. Brokey and ropz will take 4 kills, and that vent dive, it means nothing anymore. And unlike the previous rounds, FaZe are looking to make it out with a little bit more cash this time, extending the lead, 12-9. And now they're building something. They need 4 more rounds.
You can't even blame Movistar. That round has a bit of cheese in it. That's a little bit of a fake play, right? Throw utility like it's going to be a fast upper hit, like it's going to be explosion. They actually pulled ropz away from ramp room as designed. You get a player down vent. You're trying to keep all the attention in the upper bomb site, but what a read from ropz and Brokey to get back at the perfect moment. And that is a huge blow to take for Movistar. FaZe has got to feel so comfortable at this point. 12-9. They've got money finally.
Rain snuck out here, and he's sensing, and he knows they don't have much to fight with. He did it earlier as well. He got the ace for it too. Maybe backing up slightly.
They don't have a smoke to close that gap. That was their whole plan for this round, crossing over to secret. Now the smokes have faded. They've been stopped cold. You better pray these deagles are on point, because that's the only tool they have to cross, to duel against the M4s, to duel against the rifles of the FaZe defense.
What a run. ropz, how did he even get down there? He just pulled the knife out and ran. If he can catch ropz, but that's not easy. ropz has been a god on Nuke. He's got 21 kills right now, and he's going to find a couple more. 23 at the end of the round. And FaZe, 3 more rounds. They look absolutely locked in right now. Katowice, the major.
Pro League.
And now Cologne too, if they can get it. That would be something absolutely unique in Counter-Strike history. 23rd round coming up. And Movistar, no one can question their dedication or their skill. But FaZe is a different beast right now.
And FaZe isn't even thinking about the history quite yet in the moment. They're thinking Na'Vi in the grand finals. They're thinking that #1 ranking heading into the player break. They're thinking about adding a gem to an absolutely incredible opening season of 2022.
And assuredly a huge step in the right direction, winning the Intel Grand Slam on top of everything else. There's a lot on the line for this FaZe clan, and maybe that's why they're so focused and so locked in at the moment. A little bit of a gap there for sure. Not a little gap, a giant gap in fact.
Yeah,
that's dangerous.
Perhaps a little flustered on Movistar's side. The same smoke thrown twice.
Let's just wait and see, because there is a boost hanging around in that ramp room, and that's scary. Rain is miles away, but it's Brokey who is here. Not much backup for him to call in, but still very dangerous if you don't check it, and he just slaughters them. Huge double. DeathZz finally coming in with the kill. 30 seconds, but the bomb is on the ground, and they saw it as well. So there's not much trickery in this round for Movistar. They need to win this one right here, right now. 20 seconds on the clock. If they want to go for it, it has to be lightning fast back into that A bomb site.
They're spread across the map. I don't even know if they have the time to do this. Look at the defense. It's so strong.
They're going to go for it. They're going to try anyway. Moving up with the AWP. Sunpius gets one. 10 seconds on the clock, but it's a lockdown. No entry into the A site. Rain with the final kill, and 14 on the side of FaZe.
And energy has just left the Movistar team. You can understand why. FaZe has been suffocating on defense. Movistar had their moments. They had the opportunity with the economy early on, but that has closed.
Man.
5-round lead for FaZe. 2 rounds away from the IEM Cologne Grand Finals against Na'Vi. The final we all wanted when this event began.
Oh. Here's something. Mopaz, a fight that he lost endlessly in the first half when he was on the CT side. This time he's going to come out on top. Rain is taking all the control outside. And heart attack moment for Alex. He was not ready for it. We're back into a 4-on-4.
You can see the chaos as well in Movistar at the moment. Even when they get that opening kill, some players want to press forward and try and take advantage of it. Some players want to fall back and readdress across the map. Pressure is mounted so heavily against Movistar, and they've answered that bell every single time it's run here in the Cathedral, but these bells might signify the end. Rain with another kill. Add another on top of it. The spray control into a headshot. He loves that fight. 4-on-2.
Even low on health. It seems crazy. He's on 10 health right now, but I don't know what Movistar could ever do to get back in this round. The confidence on FaZe has been shining through in this one. Brokey out there to try and help his teammate out. Timing is pretty decent, but still going to get caught by some players. Maybe a chance there. Brokey, window in front. Only 30 seconds on the clock, and that's a nice shot. DeathZz, he's been the only thing that's been holding Movistar in this map at the moment. 25 kills on him, and we're back into a 2-on-2 somehow, but they're running out of time. They need a miracle. They need this round, or they're not going to get there. Karrigan will take one of them away, and he follows it up with a headshot. Quiet game for Karrigan here, but he knows how to get the crowd going. 15 rounds. FaZe, they're at the finish line.
6 chances. 6 chances to close it out. Remember, no timeouts for Movistar. If you thought their run to this point was a miracle, well, coming back in this map would be an even bigger miracle.
There's no way, you can't see it happening, can you? AK's on the side of Movistar. Brokey taking an aggressive position, and Rain is back out here again. They feel so confident in this. Let's see what Rain can do. Sneaking around the smoke, he finds it once again. He's ready for the high ground. Nearly taking down DeathZz, but again, it's the awareness. The instant realization for where that next fight is going to be happening, and now we're in a 4 versus 4.
It's the way this defense has shifted into in-your-face again. The same defense that shut down Movistar Riders on Ancient. Karrigan's going to find an easy kill. They've cleared out lobby. They've cleared out ramp room. They know the only position Movistar can be in is outside, headed towards Secret. Held off by a Molotov. Twistzz is here for first contact, and Brokey with the op is going to be waiting behind him.
3 versus 4 to try and hold on to it. Brokey down below. He's going to take down DeathZz. Comes back for the fight, but there's Twistzz on the other side. And Sunpius on his own, going to be found by Karrigan, and FaZe will smite Movistar and get to the grand final. It is on. The battle of the Titans.
A date with destiny for FaZe. We saw it coming, they saw it coming, and they've marched down the path right into the grand finals. Tomorrow we figure out who's number 1, who's number 2. Karrigan's got a smile on his face, and he's got the crowd on there.